Yeah,
I
I
really
should.
can't
I
get
should.
Cree Cree on my official interview though. But Cree Cree,
Alright.
tell them about your book, man. Probably
Tell
Love,
about
man.
your
One
book,
and
man.
two, man. It's the
One
only
and
time I can
two.
catch your ass.
Piru Love 1 and 2. Johnny read it. What you think about it, Johnny?
The author of it wrote it. Tell them a little bit about your book, man.
Tell them a little bit about the book, man. Well, I wrote Piru Love while I was incarcerated in the feds. It took about 6 months to write it. When I got to the streets, I put it out. It did a good number. Most of them sold hand by hand. The majority of them sold hand by hand. The rest sold on Amazon, but I made a little money off of it. Then I wrote part two, and it did good. So part three, I don't really have enough time on my hands to finish part three, but I'm gonna finish part three, and then I'm gonna close up the Piru Love.
Yeah, I bought one off Amazon. I bought the number one, so I'm ordering number two. Matter of fact, I might order it soon as I get off this.
Johnny Roo read it. Johnny Roo. What you think about Piru Love?
I love Piru Love. Like I'm gonna tell you something, real shit. The way you put the book out, the way you formatted that whole project was perfect. Because that's a book that if you involved with the street with the street, you can really dissect. You can really dissect the real message, though. You know what I'm saying? But for niggas that don't really know, it's a good read. It's a good read because it keeps you intrigued and shit. You feel me? You want to know what's next. Nigga, I read that book. I read part one, nigga, in one night. I stayed up all night. And then when I bought part two from you, I read it, but I was fresh out, so I had to get a job, and you know what I'm saying. So I was really, you got the message, nigga. I was texting you like, bro, this shit right here, because my second book I wrote was like just like that. I said, damn, I don't want the homie thinking I'm taking from his book, but the homie is on deck with all this shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? But
you wrote a book
you did
too,
a great.
You wrote a book too?
Oh yeah, I'm an author. Yeah, I'm an author. I wrote my book is in Amazon. I wrote
What it's called?
It's called Confessions of a Cheating Heart. Basically it's a young street nigga, you know what I'm saying, go to the feds. My life story, it's real. It's fiction, non-fiction. It's non-fiction. It's like, you know, going to the feds at a young age and adapting, really understanding love, though, for the woman who I'm with. But I'm going through this transition of going to the feds, and you'll see the highlights of nigga going to jail, all the activity that goes on in jail, you know what I'm saying? And then the effect it caused on my child. Like, like me going to prison fucked my daughter up. Like, to this day, our relationship is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because she was 4 years old when I went in. I came home when she was 13. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I'm still trying to build the relationship with my child. You feel me?
I'm gonna buy that.
But
where's that? Amazon? Where's that?
Amazon. It's on Amazon. It's called Confessions of a Cheating Heart.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna buy that.
Donnie Rue, Don Twan, my co-author. Yeah, it's real. That shit deep. That shit real deep, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
But it's but like, you know, Piru Love was a good book. I'm glad he talking about part 3 because part 3 gonna be official. It's like something like everybody can understand if you in that lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, man, we don't want to be in the situation we in. You know what I'm saying? We just adapt to it. You feel me? Because we know what comes with what we doing, and we protect our neighborhood. But at the same time, we don't want to be killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, because at the end of the day, you fuck around and be like, oh, that's my relative. Rest in peace. Like, god damn, like, the homie got chipped. No, that's my relative got chipped. How you gonna tell your homie that? You know what I'm saying? So that shit be deep, man, because it's a gang of homies that I talk to, like the homie Red Run, rest in peace. I talked to him one day, like, bro, my relative was the one that was coming through serving your homies and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a rip. You feel me? He rest in peace. Your homies killed my relative. You feel me? So it's like, them conversations be deep. Because it's like, damn, he like, yeah, I know who he talking about. And he like, you know, we had them conversations, and it's like, I ain't about to be mad at bro and get on him about with some street shit. You feel me? It's just how we grew up, man. It's fucked up because we all connected some way, somehow. You know?
Hell yeah, that's what make the city crazy, man. Like you said, that's what make the city crazy. A lot of niggas got uncles and daddies that's from the other side, brothers from the other
Yeah,
side. That
yeah,
they probably had the same daddy, different mama, and they was staying at granny house. His relative was staying at pop's house, and you know
yeah,
he gonna claim where he live at. This nigga gonna claim where he live at, but they blood related. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's why that shit get tricky, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga Nick
Hell
said,
yeah.
man. Well, your mama paid rent at, that was your gang, and that's the only thing separate all this shit, man.
That's
Crips,
real.
bloods, and is this nigga where you stayed at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas represent where they come from. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
That
that's
shit,
real. That's real tough.
that shit deep as a motherfucker, man. That shit deep, man. For real, that shit deep, man. That shit deep. But I'm definitely gonna check that book out though, for real, for real. I'm gonna check that book out and I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support the homies. Always gotta support the real. You feel me?